Hello everyone, welcome to the series of building full movie application using tmdb API. So far in this series, we have created a beautiful UI for our app bar. Similarly, in our body section, we have created a beautiful UI for TV series, for movies. In similar way, you can create for the upcoming section. You can visit the GitHub repository in the description for full code. In this series, I think I'm not gonna do the part for the upcoming movies or series because it's typically same as TV series and movies section, so do it yourself. In this video we will focus on the detail page, so let's get started. Okay, let us separate our code and create a new folder for showing all the detail. For movie detail, we're gonna create a separate file. For TV series detail, we're gonna create a separate file. Quickly import material.dart and let me quickly create one stateful widget. Description check UI. I'm gonna write in a simple scaffold. And where new type, it gonna take two parameter, this dot new id, this dot new type. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me quickly create simple function. Check type and check it if widget dot new type equal movie, then return movie detail, import material.dart, TV series detail. If it's movie. Else if widget dot new type equal TV, then we are gonna return TV series detail. Okay, perfect. Else return error UI. Perfect. Widget error UI. Okay, we have created a simple minimalistic UI for the error page, and also we have completed the checker.dart file. We check whether it is movie or TV series, and based on that it redirect us to the either movie details or TV series details. So also in the movie details we need to create where let's create movie ID, because based on this we can get the detail. Also in the TV series detail we have to create the where TV ID, and now TV series detail req require this dot TV ID. Okay, perfect. Now in the ID parameter, okay, I think okay, in movie ID we can provide widget dot new ID and widget dot new ID. See, from the slider list we will pass the new ID and type to our description check UI. Based on the type, either it is movie or series, it will redirect to the movie detail page or TV series detail page, and also we'll get the ID of the specific TV or movie. Then we can get that ID and get all the details. Perfect. Now let's build our TV series and movies detail page. Alright, now in slider dot we have to do a few modification. Instead of printing the ID on the terminal, if you can see in the slider list we have make and parameter type, so that we can identify between the movies or series. If type equal movie, I think we can see it in the TV series dot. Okay, for TV series it's TV, and for movie we have passed movie as a type. So if type equal movie, then we want to navigate navigator dot push material page route context material page route context. We want to go to movie detail. Now it require ID parameter. We have also ID. Okay, if you notice down carefully, we have this whole list. First list name, index and ID. Let me check it quickly. Okay, I have stored ID as an ID, so it's good. Perfect. Similarly, else if type equal TV, we want to go to TV series detail. Perfect. And else we want to go to checker dot check description. What is happening? Oh, it's not necessary. Either it will be TV or series. The else part will never come. Perfect. Okay, we haven't coded anything. That's why we are facing some error. First of all, let us start by creating variable list of map of type string and dynamic to store some movie details. Perfect. Also for more variable for storing user review, similar movie list, recommendation, similar movie, and movie trailer. Okay, let us define one more variable. I think list of type movies GNR. Yes, it's optional. If we can do it, then we will use it. Perfect. Now again, same as in previous video, we are gonna create a future function. The future function is asynchronous, and as you can see, I have listed all the API. It's only for the simpler UI part, also for this detail screen. Perfect. You can see I have pasted lots of URL. So all these URL you can easily get it if you play around with some tmdb. Okay, so let's change it to id only. Perfect. The movie details is already defined. Expected to find, expected and identify. Okay, perfect. If I wait for a second, movie detail URL, all this URL I have gotten it from the tmdb API. If you copy it, widget ID and API key, widget ID and API key. So I don't think widget ID, and I need my API key. I have gotten all this link from the tmdb. Okay, it's not working. The movie API, wait, there's something more. API key equal API key. I forget the okay. Now if we have the ID, then we can get the detail, movie detail, and the detail is like this. So we got the path, which we can show our poster path. We got the ID, we got the name of the movie, and we got the movie homepage, we got the imdb ID also. We got the overview, a little description of the movie which we can show. We got the popularity of movie, we got the detail of the production companies, we got release date, we got the total revenue, runtime, total minute, how many minute, we got the status, and many more. So basically we get everything about the movie by using this link. Also by using this link we get the user review of the particular movie ID. Similarly for the particular movie, by particular movie ID we can get the similar movies list, recommendation, and by using the ID we can get the movie trailer also. So all this link I have given in the description, and you can check the GitHub repository for it. Now we have to create a future function, and inside it we have to write the 5 block of code, 1 2 3 4 5 6 block of code, which will call the individual link, decode this individual link, and add the data to this 6 list so that we can show it in our detailed UI. So we have basically covered it up, and we have called the API by using future function several times in this course. That's why we are not gonna be doing the same thing over and over again. I'm gonna instantly paste it the link, or instantly paste it the code. Now I have to import dart convert. Also I have to import http package as http, and I think we are ready to go. Movies, okay, let's comment it out. Movie details dot add. So basically we have made an call to movie detail URL. If it's 200, the status is success. Then we have decoded the body and stored in our variable movie detail JSON. After it, we haven't created a new variable and stored the result of the movie detail JSON, because if you look carefully, we directly get all the detail, so no need to further go down. After it, as you can see, the data is only 1 in case of building our home page, showing the slider list. Here it was the 20 list of the movies or series, so we have to write the movie detail JSON dot length. But in case we know it's only one JSON, it's total one JSON. Inside it there is nested JSON, so the for loop should run only once. Perfect. Now in movie genre, map of string and dynamic. Also we have run another loop to get the movie genre. So for it we have to create a new variable, or I think without variable also we can do it. Basically it's a nested JSON. Inside our main response we have a sub response of genres, which is again JSON. So the particular movie or series is of type animation, family, fantasy and comedy. It contains 5 different genre, and we are gonna store all these 5 in this movie genre list. Perfect. If you look it closely, again for the user review, I have got this same. Again I have got all these links from the tmdb website. You have to really work out and play it around quite a bit to get all these URL. I think by the time I post this video, the API might have been updated, or they may have made an easy way out of it. But when I was doing it, I did a lot of Google and a lot of searching on their website to get the individual API link. It's only that. Also for the recommended movie response, the same thing again and again. Basically once you find the link, you can directly go and search it. You would get JSON like this, parse it, and based on that create a variable and store it. Everything same for all of it. Alright, so for our pop spec assist, For the lots of icon, we need one package named font awesome flutter. Also, I think is everything fine. Okay, everything perfect. And I'm gonna import the package font awesome flutter. Sorry, I'll do it later. Okay, now let's come to our UI part for the movie detail. Currently it's showing only scaffold. I need a background color and I want to color future builder movies detail. Now we need a builder context and snapshot. In our previous video we have done it like more than 5 or 10 times. If connection stated done, then we'll return the custom scroll view, and if it's not, then we'll go to else back later on. So we are returning the custom scroll view because I want to use the slivers. Basically it's lagging, but I can show the effect. Like you can see the above app bar is slowly fading, and it became now app bar. So this effect can be achieved by using custom scroll view, by using sliver app bars and slivers. That's why I have used it. For sliver app bar, I have created a simple back button icon by using font awesome icon flutter. Also in our there's one extra home button which redirect our user to home. Okay, perfect. Now I have pinned it, and I need the sliver app bar expanded height according to the Android device that user use. I have used the media query dot of context dot size dot height into 0.4, which is 0.4 times the height of the device the user use. In the background, as in the home page, you can see the sliver app bar contain the images. So in the detail screen, I want the app bar to contain a trailer. So I'm gonna later on create a new function trailer watch, which will allow to watch our trailer of any movie and series. So it should have the parameter name trailer ID, which we can easily get by using movie trailer list 0.key. If you look it carefully in the you can see we have stored all our trailer ID and data in the movie trailer list, so it will be helpful for us. Now in the sliver list, our body part, our app bar part have been completed. I only want to show the back button, the home button and the trailer in the app bar, just like there is showing picture in this home screen. For our body part, I have defined a column, children, and inside it I have defined a row. Now in the first row, I am going to list the genre of the movie. The genre may be 1, 2 or 3, like adventure, sci-fi, horror. In this row I want to place it inside the list view dot builder, which is horizontal, and I have written a simple container with a little bit of decoration. I have completed all of this just now. That's why I have just control child text movie genre index. Perfect. So it will give us the movie genre list inside this beautiful container, which is in the horizontal axis of the list view dot builder. Perfect. Now I need another row. Again the same decoration. I might have made a new function for it, but let it be. So in the next row I have created one text which give the movie detail, its first index and the runtime. Perfect. So it will give how many minute or the length of the movie in minute. Again, we have stored all the movie detail in the movie detail variable. Now I'm gonna, this is all inside the children of the column, so I'm gonna define a padding and write a text movie story. After it I'm gonna write the movie story which I get from the API, which is stored inside the movie detail and overview ID. You can see movie detail, and inside movie detail we have backdrop path, title, boat average, overview, release date, runtime, budget and revenue of the movie. So we can display it all the detail in our UI. Perfect. Now I have also created another padding, and for the review section I want to show the user review, which again we will require another link so that we can get the all user review based on the particular name or the particular unique ID of the movie. Basically the movie name might be same for 2 or more movie, so the tmdb provide a unique ID for unique movie from which we can get the all the user review. So I have made a separate widget review UI which we will build later on, and definitely it required some parameter, or I have passed all this user review list. Basically if you see this user review list, and in the user review response you can see I have added the name of the user, the review, what review does user give out about that particular movie. Also I have given the user rating, and I have used the null safety. If user has rated then it will be shown, if not then it will not be shown. Also tmdb API give the user photo, reviewer photo. I have also used that data, and the creation date and the user full review URL. Perfect. So I have stored all in this list user review, and I have passed it to the review UI which I will build later on. Basically I am doing this because the code will be drastically long, that's why. So let's go down further. I have created a next padding, and inside it I have shown the budget of the movie. Basically the detail of the movie which can be shown within one line I have shown inside this. So for example the release date of movie would be only 1, so that's why I have displayed it in the single line. But the review of the movie, the review have been done by a lot of user, so for it I need to write a lot of code for that. So for the simplicity and minimalism code practice I have created a separate review UI widget. Now again in another padding we can show the revenue of the movie, and after all of this we can show our favorite function slider list. So this slider list take the list of map, string and dynamic, which is similar movie list, the text, the type and the length. Perfect. We can also show the recommendation movie, so you can see recommendation movie list. If I hover over there I have all the data for the similar movie and recommendation movie. Basically whenever user visit the detail, or whenever user try to get the detail of the movies or TV series, I have one code block. Okay, if you see over here, whenever a user visit to our detail page, the detail of the specific movie will be passed to the API, and if user click the particular movie then it is possible, or it is most likely that user will like our similar movie. Basically the similar movie API is also provided by the tmdb based on the movie ID you provide. Basically if user click on some horror type of movie, then the particular ID of that movie will be sent to this function similar movie, and the tmdb will automatically generate a list of similar and recommendation movie based on it. So I have used API, no more than that. Perfect. Now I think our movie detail page is good and perfect. Okay, now we can see there's a little bit of error in our code. I think the first movie genre must be a list only, because there's not a lot of data, there's only one data, or there's only a single list. And the next, I think I have not imported the font awesome icon. Okay, and the next, and review UI is not. I have commented out the function which haven't been defined yet. Let us quickly see the overview of the movie. If I click this movie, I haven't defined the trailer. Okay, perfect. So the trailer is not showing in the app bar as we haven't made it till now. So you can see the 5 category. This movie has the this movie has the 5 genre. We can see it over here. This movie 92 minute, the simple movie story, the release date, the budget, the revenue, and we have used slider list for the similar and recommendation movie, which is provided by the tmdb API. Perfect. If we click here, we can again go to the detail of the movie. So this cycle continues on. Good. Now the only thing remaining is to show the trailer over here and to show the user review over here. Okay. Let me find the commented code. Okay, not working like this. Review UI, I'm gonna uncomment it. Also have something like trailer watch, or yes, trailer watch. I'm gonna uncomment it. So for that, in our repeated function, okay, to repeated function, let me delete this one. In our repeated function, we are gonna create a trailer UI dot. I'm gonna import material dot stf trailer watch. Also we need a variable trailer YT ID. Basically the tmdb gives the movie ID, and through which we can get all the detail of the movie. Inside the trailer we get the specific ID, so we get the ID of the YouTube, because the most movies and TV series trailer are available on YouTube. So the YouTube ID, we can easily get any trailer or movies YouTube ID. If I type movie trailer YouTube, okay, you can see one trailer over here. I'm gonna pause it. So if you notice it carefully, we have this ID. This is the ID. If we get the ID, then we can play any video on the YouTube. So we are using the same ID. Now this variable trailer YT ID is the ID of the YouTube video. After it, I have to create this trailer YT ID. Perfect. Trailer UI dot, and again I have to create user review.dart file. I'm gonna import material data, user review. Perfect. Trailer watch and trailer YT ID. Perfect. Now review user review review details. Where is user review? Movie detail or user review is a type. Okay, list string and dynamic. So if it's list string and dynamic, then I have to this dot web details. Perfect. Okay, now let's build our trailer UI. So far we know this ID is the YouTube ID of the trailer of official movie. Now we need something so that we can play the YouTube video in the app bar. For that I have a package. There's one beautiful package in the pub.dev, YouTube player Flutter, with over 1200 like, almost 1300. So it's beautiful and excellent, and this is what I need. You can see I want to display the YouTube video trailer in the app bar. Also it has a controller and many more functions. I suggest you go and check it out. Perfect. And along with this YouTube player Flutter, I need a WebView Flutter package with over almost 3500 likes. It will help us to display any web or any web URL in the Flutter UI. So this would be really helpful. Now let's import the package. First of all, WebView Flutter. And YouTube player Flutter. I think I have written the package name correctly. Perfect. YouTube player Flutter, and I'm gonna import WebView Flutter. Perfect. I suggest you to come over the official pub.dev and check out these packages. You can see it has all the code. So basically I'm not gonna write anything new. I'm gonna copy paste all the code from this. Okay, now I'm gonna return padding. Inside it I'm gonna place our YouTube player, also this YouTube player app parameter named thumbnail, which we can give our image as an parameter. So I have given the image as an thumbnail. Also I have given a box fit cover. We have the control timeout, aspect ratio, controller, so progress indicator, buffer indicator, and child. Also we can give the progress indicator color as color.ember. I have used all over in my project. Also in bottom action, we can show our current position. We have the progress bar. Also we can show remaining duration, full screen button, and many more. Perfect. So all this code I have copied it from this official pub.deb packages. There's nothing new. Okay, also we should give the in the init state I'm gonna create a controller and a final video ID, and there's one function YouTubePlayer.convert URL to ID, in which we have our trailer ID, and I have defined a controller which I have used it over here. Also there's one flag, YouTube player flag, enable caption true, autoplay true, mute false, force SD true, and at last I am gonna define a late YouTube player controller. Perfect. So if you noticed it carefully, I have copied everything from this page and pasted it over here. So that's it. Okay, I have to import YouTube player Flutter and import the web view Flutter. Good. Still some error. Controller and where is controller? Perfect. Okay, now you can see our thumbnail has been successfully loaded. And there's some error, I think, or my network is unable to play the video. Controller not ready for call. Alright, I'm gonna restart. Alright, now our trailer is working fine. We have the controller. Also, if we pause at any moment, then our thumbnail will be loaded. Perfect. Now the only thing we have to do is to create this user review section. Basically in a row I have written the user review text and show less text. At first we only want a single user review, but I can click over all review and it will show me all 12 review. Perfect. So I have already created it, that's why I am gonna show it to you very quickly. Instead of writing line by line, I will just undo it and you can see the procedure how I make it. Okay, so let's go to our user review dot. I have cleared out everything. Now I am gonna undo it and you can see how I create this user review. Perfect. So you can see in the movie detail, I have called the user review function and I have passed the user review. If you click over this, then this user review is the list and it contains all data related to user review. Let me quickly show it to you what it contains. Okay, user review. If you look over it carefully, it contains the name of the reviewer, the review of the reviewer, the rating reviewer gave, the reviewer avatar photo, creation date, at which date the review was given, and full review URL. Perfect. I don't. So if you can see, there's a full review URL also. So perfect, and all this data is inside our user review list. which I have passed in this screen. So I have get that all the detail of the user review inside this list, and I have used the constructor. Now in our widget, I have made another variable named review details, which is same as the this detail, this rep details. So basically these two are same. Instead of writing widget.rep detail everywhere, now I can write review detail. Now if review detail length is 0, it means if the movie or trailer is underrated or either very new or upcoming, then there might be a chance that there is no review at all. So to ensure it, if there is no review, then I don't think we have to show anything, and I will return the empty center. If there's no review, then nothing will be shown. Perfect. Now if there is some review, then I'm gonna give a little padding. You can see the padding over the review section, and I'm gonna write the user review. So this is the same text as you see right on your screen. Perfect. Now if you look it carefully, I have reloaded the page, and as you can see, only user review is showing. Now a little bit of style, and just a detector. Okay, now we are in the row, and in the row the first element is the text of user review, and the second element will be also of the text, either show all review or only one review, so more or so less. First of all, we have to create the variable bool show all is equal to false. It means when the movie or series detail is loaded, we don't want the all review to be shown. We only want one review. We only want only one review to be shown. But if someone press under this just a detector, then I want to complement. Instead, if there's only one review, then I want to show all. If there's is many review, then I want to show only one. Okay. Now under this just a detector, I have defined the set state, which will refresh our UI. Also in the child row, I'll create a condition. If show all is false, then what should be done? A text should be displayed here. And if the show all is true, then this highlighted text should be shown here. Okay. So if show all is equal to false, if this condition is false, then this will be executed. The show less will be displayed. And if show all is equal to false, it means that this text will be displayed in our UI. Perfect. Now after the all review, I am gonna write review detail dot length, which is the total number of review this widget contain, or this this widget or this list contain. Basically both are same. Now if I refresh my page, you can see the changes over the right, and a little bit of styling. Also here a little bit of styling. You can see all review 48, and it is updating for just now. The just a detector, through the just a detector, the bool show variable is changing, and if it's changing, then our condition would be executed. If it's false, then this text. If it's true, then this text. Perfect. Now for making it more beautiful, I'm gonna give one icon. Okay. All review 60 so less. All review 60 so less. Now based on the whenever the so less text is there, then under it we have to show many review. If we click on the so less, and whenever the text is all review 60, it means the state of the application. If the state of this text is all review 60, then we have to display only one review, and we have option to see all 60. If we click it, then our text stage is so less. It means we have to show all review. Perfect. Now I'm gonna again write another condition. We are inside the column. If you notice, we are inside the column, and it's the generate. and all these things were inside the row. The user review and so list were inside this row, and all of this is inside the column. Now if so all equal true, then I want to display this container, and if so else equal false, which means this container will be displayed. So it's just the convention. Instead of writing the if else block which increases the number of line in the code, I have written the short form of the condition. So if so all is true, it means the user have already clicked on the all review 60. It means user want to see all the review, then we have to display a container. And if the user want to see all review, then there is a lot of review which need to be placed inside the list view. There is a list of the review, and the axis will be horizontal. The physics bouncing scroll physics item count review detail dot length. Now we are gonna return a padding, and we are gonna return the column and children. So this children is for many review. Basically it's not like only one review would be there. If so all equal true, then we have to display all review. So first of all we have created a column, and again we have defined a row. It means we have created a column, and in the column, the first row, we want to display the user detail. It means user photo, at which date the user has given the review, etc. like that. And we have defined or expanded in the column. The first one is a flex 2 and the second one is a flex 1. Now again we have inside the first expanded, we have created one row which contain a container, and inside this container I want to show the user photo which is stored inside the review detail index and avatar photo. If you go over it, you can clearly see we have stored all the user photo in the avatar photo. Okay, in this way we can access the user photo. Also fit is box fit dot cover. Again the 10 width apart, I am gonna create another column and a fitted box, and I am gonna write the text in which it contain the reviewer name. So it is inside the review detail index name. I don't think I have to show it once again. And again a little bit of styling and a size box of 5. Again text, I want to show the date at which user has posted the review. Perfect. Now our first expanded is completed. For our second expanded, I have simply created one children and a simple fitted box. Okay, let me refresh it and see what it look like in the UI. So far I haven't done anything, like only 2 to 3 things. Okay, you can see when I click on all review, it is loading the all reviewer profile picture, name, and the date, and the icon dot star. Now I want to write the reviewer rating inside the text. Perfect. Now the reviewer rating is inside review detail index and rating. Again, I don't have to explain it to you. If I refresh the page, you can see the rating as well. Okay, perfect. Now it's the best part. Again, I have defined one row. Inside all of these things are inside one main column, if you noticed. And if I click show more, now if I refresh our project once again, we can easily see the review which reviewer gave. Again, so okay, this was it. If you have noticed earlier, I have written one condition. If so all equal true, it means if so all equal true, when I click this all review, then so all will equal to be true, then this container will be displayed. So I have written everything inside this container, and at last the review is also shown. First of all, only profile pic and rating was there. Now I have review also. See, you can easily see all the user detail, their creation date, their rating, and their review. But if so all equal false, by default, if so all is false, the false condition appear only 2 times. when the first time the movie or series detail is loaded, the default condition will be show all equal to true, only one review is to be shown. And another is when user click on the show list button. Okay, so for show all equal true, we have already written everything in our container, and for show all equal false, we are gonna be show only one review in this container. So in this container there should be only one review. Now again, I have defined one column. Again, if you think about it, I can surely make it a function, because surely make an function and which take an parameter, either show all or show less, either one boolean parameter. Based on that, the function return a list of review or function return only one review. But instead of making function, I have written everything under the same file, which make it a little bit more tedious. But as soon as I completed this, I directly made the video. Okay, so far I haven't done anything. I have only created a container and stuff like that. A decoration, you can see if show all equal false, which is the current condition, I have only defined one container, etc. And I am gonna load the avatar photo of the user here. If you noticed in the list view, I have written this index. I have written this index everywhere in the list view.builder. In the list view.builder, there is context and index, which will traverse through everything which is inside this variable. Okay, this variable contain all user detail, all reviewer detail, their review, their name, their photo, everything. And by this index, I am able to traverse between all of the reviewer data. But if I want to show only one review, then I can select anyone. So I am showing the first review. The 0 means the first index, and the 1 means the second index to third index. So I can basically choose anyone, and tmdb suggests that you should select the first review. Also, the review JSON is like most relevant review is always at the first index. That's why I have selected the 0. Now fitted box, and review detail name. Okay, our terminal just crashed. Oh, so if you have noticed, then this container is same. Basically, instead of the index, I have written the 0. The everything layout and everything is same if you noticed it carefully. Also the same style to the creation date, same style to the font weight, the same expanded box, the same icon star, the same size, and in the fitted box, the same style of the rating, the same font size. I have basically copied everything from the above condition and pasted it over here. Text. Okay, what's error? Overview text, sorry. Lagging or what? Okay, now it's completed. For single review, this container. For list of review, this container. And I have copied, and both container are literally same, only in place of the index, the below container contain the first value, and the above container contain the list view. The difference is only that. Now, so far we have already completed the TV series part, the movies part, and the movie detail part. Okay, you can see the review is working perfect. The trailer is also playing, and I think that's it for the video. Now only thing remaining is the search bar. In this sample text, in the place of the sample text, I want to create a beautiful search bar. in which the user can search between the movie and TV series. So for this series, I think we have successfully created our TV series UI, and also we have successfully created our movies part UI, and I have left over the upcoming part to you. Basically the all part is same, the only thing is just you have to decode the JSON and stuff like that. Also, I suggest you to go to my description. You will find the GitHub repository link, in which you will contain a very beautiful and a well organized code. If you see it over here, I have a lot of messy code. It's such a mess, but on my GitHub I would try to make a code clean and understandable as possible. So from that also you can figure out and you can think of how it works. If you find it a little bit of confusing, then you can go over to my GitHub repo and from that you can learn. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.